Good morning. Good morning. This is Ruby Thursday on a morning, Thursday morning. I'm Melissa Wanish, just in case you didn't know. Sorry, knock something. And we are here today doing the live coding session, actually on a non-Ruby project, an NFT project called Adult Fantasy that I'm working on with a couple folks. And today we're going to be working on, we've done a couple of sessions working on the front end, connecting a React app to the blockchain locally using Web3. And so just go to my channel. They're all there, live coding on different days. So it's all there. And sorry for the different camera angle. My husband Todd stole the camera yesterday for his drawing session and didn't quite have the time this morning to go grab it. So I just didn't want to be any later. So you get a little side view of me as I sit here and code. That's the plan. So feel free to pop into the chat, say hi. That'll be on this computer. I have two computers going. And yeah, if you have any questions at all, I'm going to be following a tutorial because here's a little backstory. Here's a little bit. So I've been building the React app, and I thought, well, I would build, basically the whole site. And then actually had a chance this past weekend to look at the designs, which are awesome. You're going to see. And I was like, why am I rebuilding all this? I mean, it's mostly a static site, except for the little block where you mint or you, maybe if it's not time to mint, it says not minting yet, or if it's sold out, it says, go check it out on OpenSea. So a lot of things right there. You select how many you want to mint. All that is just this little visually like this big on the screen. So I was like, why am I, setting up a header in React is not like that fun. So we're gonna do, and time is approaching. We have announced we're gonna do this in October. So I'm going to inject the React components into a static HTML site. I think that just makes the most sense. And Todd has been using a wonderful service that he's used for many years called Webflow, which allows him to design and put together the HTML, CSS very quickly. So then there's a tutorial on how to, use your Webflow site, but inject some React. So that's what we're going to work on today. I'm just going to follow the tutorial. There's lots of working pieces, lots of pieces to it. So we may not, good morning, Flint. Thank you for coming by. So we'll be doing that this morning. I don't know that we'll get all the way through, is what I'm trying to say, because I really got to stop at 9. And so we'll see what we get in an hour. And I think I have most everything set up, probably not. Let me get, before I start sharing the screen, let me get the tutorial. I did restart my computer. So things aren't all the way open yet. Here we go. Get that onto the, oh no, another one. I will put this up as well as reference, but I'm gonna find the official Webflow doc that I had found the other day. Oh, somebody's saying hi. That's an interesting question. Okay. Suji says, how month will be updated when month changes automatically? Is there any calendar library to this? Like for React? Is that the question? clarify. I don't know about YouTube, but is this usually there's like the date library in JavaScript. They use that in React. So I have that going on in a couple places in the Solidity app. So I believe there's a date library, and you can figure out the month from that. You say today, and then what's the month? So yeah, I would definitely look for the date library. Let's see, bookmarks. Where did it go? Did I not do that one? I'll have to Google Webflow. I'm not going to watch you. If it's not in React, can it integrate with another API? Like just regular, I don't know. Thank you for the question, though. An API just for dates? Like if it's a static site, you're just trying to show the month differently? I'm sure there is a, yeah, you just load up a regular JavaScript library. I would suggest, if you're not doing React, just do, you're going to need something to make those calls. So like HTML, CSS won't do it. So yeah, some JavaScript. I don't want to make you, sorry, I didn't have this ready to go. I think this is it. Okay, I'm going to make it a little smaller so I can read it. Okay, all right. Yep, JavaScript. All right, so I think I will go ahead now and share, get the other computer in. I'm going to close out. My computer doesn't love it when I have too much going on, so I'm just going to close a couple of things. And now we're going to share. No, not video. Oops, wrong one. Share screen. Screen 2, share. All right, here we are. So I'm going to turn to this side. I may go out of frame a little. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, go back and forth. Okay. So here we are. Let me just give you a little tour, a tiny tour of the website. It is under construction, not final version. There we go. So, but you see everything going on. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to rebuild this in React if nothing else is changing, but the one area, which I'll show you. So, which is here. Boom, boom. This is the area that I will redo in React, and maybe even just this area. Not even that. I think we should just do this little guy right here. So he's got all the buttons showing right now. Right, and they're all going to show, but he has them all showing so that I can see, you know, the what I have available. And then this guy, does it work yet? Nope. Okay, that's okay. Work in progress. And so this is the area we're going to inject the React to. So that's just the little preview. And so now we're going to go follow the tutorial. Let's do it. Let's see how to do it. I've got a React. Okay, so here we go. I have React and I have React DOM. So these all I have. So we'll start with number 4. I don't have a distribution directory, I don't think. Oh, I don't even have, I restarted, so I don't even have my terminal open yet. Getting that going. And then we will, so if you're new, this is the I was working last night on getting some stuff. Oh, it came back over here. Working on separating out. Oh yeah, if you were here last week, I worked a lot on separating out these different components so that our app, and I made a folder so that this main thing could be very simply, a much simpler app folder. Usually you want to keep this very simple and go into different components. So it's going into this component that is going to conditionally show what's happening. So, and it does more of the like hooking up to the blockchain. So here we have, what happens. This is all still work in progress, remember. Basically, if we have our sales started, we got our mint button. Otherwise, sales not started. If we didn't get any answer, just don't render anything. So I started, and then I pulled out. Mint button was already out, but it's now in charge of finding things about the contract, the total supply in the account. Because if we haven't started the sale or sale's over, there's no reason to connect your wallet and find out that stuff. So I pulled that over. I think the tests are still a little wonky, so still working on that. But today we are going to focus more on this tutorial and just see. So actually, what I'm going to do, which I mentioned in the email. Sorry, I'm pulling up my terminal so you can see. Whoop. No, I'm not. There we go. What? That's so big. I don't need it that big. Okay, thank you. That looks good. I think you can see. Maybe just a little tad bigger. Control plus. No. Interesting. Okay, well, that's good for now. All right, so we're going to, I think I'm on my front end branch, so I'm gonna do another branch just to play around with this and make sure this is really the direction I would go in. I'm pretty sure, but I wanna just double check. And so I'm just gonna make another branch. Let's call it Inject React. Okay. Just so we have it all in a separate branch. Okay. And so the file structure here. I don't think I have a separate. It doesn't come with it. It's in a folder here, front end. So we'll make a new folder. All right, back to the tutorial. Create the file. Interesting. Okay. Index HTML. Okay. Putting together the pieces here. New file. ML. Okay, and oops, sorry, wrong thing. All right. Here we go. Just to review, it's basic HTML. We can change this to adult fantasy. And there's this is the entry point for React that'll be referenced in the bundle.js, which is coming up. All right, so let's see. Okay. Right, use photo creator. You can load locally as you build your React component. That's great. Okay. Notice the two divs. Right. Okay, cool. Generated by Webpack, which we have not done yet. Okay, next, create a file called index.js in your source folder with the following contents. Okay. Okay. Copy index.js. Do I have that already? I feel like I do. Yes. I'm going to paste below just to see what the difference is. Right, some of this came from, the Create React app. That's okay. We can get rid of it. We will run a linter later. Okay. Cool. So we may not need our app over here, JS, but we'll see. All right. Okay. And it stores in a package. Well, I have more than that, but yes, that's there. All right, now for Webpack. In case you're not familiar with Webpack, it's a modular bundler. It takes everything, puts it in one file, bundle.js. Isn't it amazing? I don't always think about it when I'm working in React or other things, is that you have all these different files, right? And really it comes down to like this one bundle.js file. Usually, sometimes you can, do more, but really it's just this one massive file. So it's pretty funny to think about. All right, so install Webpack. I know I have not done that, especially on this computer. All right, so to our terminal. I'm going to CD into the front end because we don't need it with our contracts, and we need it here. And while that does that, I will drink some coffee. Yummy. All right. And if it's taking even longer, I will have a bite of bagel. I did not get to eat breakfast yet. I hope it's not too silly. Chowing down on a live stream. Woo! There we go. Some warnings. It probably has a fairly decently sized package. It's probably installing a bunch of other dependencies, right? Yep. Okay. And it's there. Okay, next up. Add the following scripts to this following to the script section of your package JSON. Okay. Okay. Scripts. Oh. It's already there. What is dots are meaning whatever else. We have two starts. Okay, well, can we comment this one out? Okay, for now, don't need two of these. That's one thing. Okay. All right. So it isn't like that. Comments are not permitted. All right. Don't want to have two starts. It'll get confused. Okay. Now we've redefined our start. We could always put the other one back in. And if we wanted to sort of load it up the other way, we could call it Start Webpack instead. I think I kind of want to do that one. Let's do that. And then this is like that. Just, I got to remember that that's what I did. But I think it's right here. I think it'll be okay. Just in case. All right. Locally. Okay. All right. Now we got to set up the Webpack configuration. Create a file in your root folder called Webpack config.js with the following content. Okay. I'm just going to. Nope. There we go. Up there. Okay. And that was Webflow config.js. Yes. Oh, Webpack. Sorry. All the W's. All right. In the install. Okay. Sorry. Root folder. So in front end, new file. Webpack.config.js. I think it did it. It was just all the way down there. Okay. Webpack config.js. Here we are. Pasting all that in. And it's there. Okay. All right. Oop. I scrolled. Okay, here we go. Down, down, down. There's an ad. Okay. Need to install Babel. I forget what Babel is exactly. But I know that it's needed for newer stuff. All right, so I think we do all of that. Okay. Install Babel. Get to drink some coffee. Nope. Something is not happy. There's an extra ending curly bracket in package JSON. Copy paste error. Okay. Let's see. At the end here. That's not showing me all of it. Can't go over anymore. Just not letting me. Because you gotta be able to go. You gotta be able to go down. Okay, maybe it's more. I see. It's more. It's happy now. It's more my screen issue, right? Because I'm on a second screen, and this is wider than my second screen. There we go. Now I can even see the preview of the file. Okay, much better. All right, let's try again. I gotta notice. It's really that it was an extra comma. Because there was a comma, I expected more, and then it got the ending bracket. More coffee. You should always install something while doing live coding so you can eat. I'm joking. Good morning, Fernando. Thank you for coming by. Sorry, I'm eating. Okay, so Fernando, to catch up, we are working on this tutorial here to add React components to a Webflow app. So we're injecting the React into a static HTML site. And the scrolling is not working well today. I think it down. Yeah, okay. Yes, it starts with a dot. And so we're up to installing Babel. All right. So, we get that's it for the React setup. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yes, hello. Okay, so this Babel RC. In the root as well. So let's open that back up and add it to our front end. And add this. Okay. All right, again, lots of pieces. Okay. Now it wants us to run npm start to open the browser. Now it might open in Firefox because I generally have that set. So we'll see. If it does, I'll pull it over to Chrome here. But now we did rename it. Let's see if my renaming worked, or else we'll have to go back to the way it was. Start Webpack. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's unhappy. No, it doesn't like it. All right, we'll go back and just change it. That wasn't here. It's like, I don't like this. Okay, so we'll take out the regular. I'm pretty sure you can't do stuff like that, but oh, you know what you probably could have done? Actually, let me go back. Z. I'm just curious. Start. No, I should do that. Start. It's also confused. Oh. I think it did try. React script start Webpack. Okay, React package provided by create requires a dependency. Don't try to install it manually. Oh, sorry. Higher in the tree. That just doesn't, it's incompatible. To fix it, delete the whole file. Okay. Delete node modules, remove Babel loader from dependencies in the package, run it depending on the package manager you use. I think I'd rather get rid of the Babel we install. Let's see, 8.1. What is the tutorial is probably old, and maybe Babel now comes with Create React app. This is one of those things with following tutorials. If it's a little old, then maybe we didn't need to do this. Let's see. Other package. No, I don't want to proceed anyway. We could run this. Oops, sorry. I have to control copy. Where all is it? Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit behind, not bad. 8.2 to 8.1. So Babel loader's there, and then now it's under React scripts. Interesting. Wait, no, React scripts has it down here. This is the one we install because this would have been the newest and greatest. Because it comes with this. So I think let's try to just remove the newer one. Because we are obviously using it in scripts. Okay. Can I just do that manually? I may have to do the thing where you just redo everything. And then we will have some time to chat because that'll be a minute. Oh. Yeah, in the exact order. That's important. All right, here we go. We'll have some time. Think of some questions. We have to run npm install. It'll take a minute. So, all right, we got to delete this. I've done this before. It's kind of a pain. All right. But if you have to redo everything, so we're going to delete this. Delete. Yes, move to trash. All right, and then sorry, back to here with the instructions. Delete node modules. Big old. I think that's easier to do from the command line here. And it actually takes a minute. Okay, and then next step is remove Babel loader from dependencies or dev dependency in the package JSON file. Okay, and then we're going to look for Babel. Why isn't it doing? It says it's there, but where are you? There we are. Okay, we installed all that stuff. Didn't need to. It was already there. Okay. Done. Save. Okay. Run npm install. I was already there. Okay, so that's going to take a minute. We could look through the rest of the tutorial real quick while it does that. See what else we got going on. Okay, so presumably this works. All right, and then we could actually start on the S3 while that loads up here. Oh, I am not at all logged in. All right, so we have to, the Webflow doesn't allow you to host your own scripts on the server. So Amazon S3. How much of this can I do? Like Firefox might actually remember a lot. I might be already there. At the risk of crashing the computer. It's on the lower screen. I'll pull it up if I actually get in. AWS. I think it's in my Ruby Thursday account that has some room here. Some I'm gonna try to say credits. I think I may have to look it up on my phone. Sorry about that. I was meaning to log into AWS. It's been a minute since I've logged in. Every Thursday. I don't know that I have. Oh, it's giving me options. I think I just remembered. Oh, oh my God. These reCAPTCHA things are terrible. God, what is that? An I? Is that an R? Gonna go with I, W. I never do it the first time. P, Q, C, X, Z, H. That one was a little easier. P, Q, C, X, Z, H. Come on now. Ah! D. And does it want spaces? 4D, 8. Maybe it wants spaces. Oh, I hate these. M, Y, D, 3, G, N. Come on now. Okay, that one it liked. Good grief. Sorry, I know you're not looking at it. Phew. All right, let's go back to the console, to the terminal. Let's see if it's done. No, I knew it would take a long time. All right. Okay, so here we are in AWS. Let me move this over. I know, now I have 2 different browsers. Crazy. Crazy pants. All right. To go away because I resized it. Is it now in a tab view? All right. I'm going to do a dark version too. You see how that it's like a dark version? Okay. Okay. Buckets. All right. So what is oh, back to this guy. Create an S3 bucket and give it a unique name. Okay. Buckets. Yes. New bucket. Add buckets. Okay. Create bucket. I need to get rid of that. It's annoying me. Let's find the region. Bucket name. AF React bundle. That seems pretty unique. No, I don't need to. I don't think I have any. Do each other. I don't want block all public access. Well, I do want them to be public. Yes. Okay. I don't really need bucket versioning. I don't really need a tag. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, it's a little. When I move it over to the other screen, it doesn't always keep the lower portion. Like I can't see the bottom. Trying to make it smaller. There we go. Now I see the bottom. So I can scroll to hopefully a create bucket. Yes, okay. Create bucket. Okay, thanks. All right, okay. Created the bucket. Oh, this view is a little wonky. Okay, thanks. Can I go down? Why are you being so silly? Oh, I think it might have frozen. Am I frozen? Oh, wait. That's why I have the other computer. Yeah, the computer's like, oh, you've got too much going on. I think it might just be Firefox. Let's see, my cursor works. Let's go over here. Okay. Let's see if Firefox comes back or not. At least we have our bucket. Oh, I was supposed to uncheck only these two. Oh, well. Uncheck. I'm not even sure that was there. I think it's fine. We can go back and change things later. Go to the Permissions tab, Access Control List Everyone, Checklist Objects, Write Object Save. I think I actually did this already. Cores, we probably do need to put that in. Okay. If the Firefox is working. Let's also double check our thing. Yay! Okay, so this finished. Let's go back to checking on if everything worked or not. So, which is our npm run thing that's happening. Let's see. Okay, let's see if this works now. Wait, no, it's the same thing? Webpack now it's upset with. Oh, really? Okay, we need to let Webflow know it needs to update. It already, you know what you should do, lesson learned, is check to see if you already have these things. I didn't even check. I just assumed I didn't, but clearly I did. Those were the only two things we installed. So don't do it. Don't do it manually. Okay, so we'll do that again, but we're still working on AWS as well. So got about 20 minutes. All right, so let's just do this again, huh? All right. Take 2. All right. I'm just going to do this all by the command line instead. All right, so remove package lock, right? JSON. Remove RF node modules. Sadly, again. All right, and then they don't want Webpack either. I'm not even sure I'm using Enzyme, but okay. All right, and then yep, and then npm install. Again, too much fun. Double check that you have these things before you install them. Okay, so we're still over here. The cores. All right, let's see if the Firefox screen comes back here. Okay, so can I scroll? I still can't scroll. Is it just like if I hit this, things work. I just, okay, here we go. It won't go further than that. Info, right? I should be able to, this seems to be like, should be a list of buckets, and it's like the AWS is not working, like the site. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's over here. I may have to pull this down into the smaller screen. It may be a screen ratio issue. Maybe if I try to make it smaller. Aha! Screen ratio issue. Okay, so here's our bucket. So let's go into our bucket. That was what the issue was. All right, and then permissions, I believe. Let's see, where were we? Can get to do this, click cores configuration. Where? Whoops. Oh, well, let's go to permissions tab. Let's do this. Make sure that's correct. Permissions. Good morning. I'm going to go with rcscalebuilder.com. Good morning. Thank you for popping in. We're trying to edit the cores on a bucket. Again, the tutorial might be a little out of date. And maybe if I've already done this, I may have to look it up. Whoa. Oh, that's just like preferences on this table, I believe. Oh, this is on objects. I'm still not on permissions. Permissions. There we go. This is where I had said all of these are off, but let's double check what it recommended. Oh, sorry, keep doing that. Uncheck the following options: block new and remove public access. I think I might have this next to it here just so I can read. So, okay, block. Oh, it finished. Block new. Granted through new. And remove granted through public ACLs. Okay, new. It would have been this one. And this one. But maybe these turn back on. All right, so let's edit. And let's block this one and this one. Okay, save that. Okay, confirm. There's nothing in the bucket right now, so we're good to go. And Mike, welcome, Mike. Thank you for coming on. We just have a couple more minutes, but what we're doing also for RC Scale Builder, we are working on injecting React into a HTML. So part of that will be hosting the bundle JSON on AWS. So that's part of the fun. Woo! Woo fun. I've lost my other window. Where'd you go? There you are. All right, so we now, I think, did that, but now let's make sure we got permissions, access control list everyone. All right, let's make sure we did this. Whoops. Where'd you go? I lost you. Where'd it go? Oh, no, Firefox, right. Okay. And so permissions, objects can be public. That seems good. Okay. I think that's fine. Click access control list. Access control list. Edit. Everyone can read, right? Click access control list everyone. Click list objects and write objects. List and write is not there. Well, let's see how that goes. Yeah, well, you want people to read it. I just want you to know. Okay, now we're going to do access public. There we go. That's fine. All right, now I think this is where we want cores. Let's see. Enable cores. Okay, I am going to switch context again. Oh, same Mike. Forgot to switch. Okay, thanks, Mike. No worries. I actually yesterday on a work Zoom call, I was going to take it from my phone and forgot that my phone was logged in as Todd's account. And they all had a good laugh when my husband tried to join the work call. So super fun. Anyway, so yes, that has happened to me too. You have to be logged in the right way. All right, I am going to switch context back over to trying to make sure that this part is working. So let's try npm start again, which because I renamed it start webpack, I have to do start webpack. Oh, maybe. Definitely better than it was. It is going to Firefox. That's okay for now, but unexpected character. Okay. During the build time and cannot be dismissed. It's in a character like empty space. It doesn't, there's like a weird empty space there. Interesting. All right, let's try to fix it. So that was in this guy. It does not like these empty spaces, I guess. What are you? Oh, up here. It's not the top of the file. Yeah? Then what's this? What is it? What are you complaining about? I don't know, but I think it's happy now. Let's see. No. Interesting that the copy paste put in something wacky. Because you should be able. What is going on? It looks right to me, right? Is it still unhappy? Whoa! At least it's a new error. Unexpected character. No, it's the same error. It's just much bigger. You want to go back to being a small error? Oh, okay. Target container is not a DOM element. Okay. There are two apps. That might be part of it that is getting confused between the two, I'm guessing. Right, there's this class and then there's also this one. So I'm gonna comment out this one. Compiled successfully, but still not happy. Is it not? Yeah. Okay. Fun. All right. So let's see. Target container is not a DOM element. Uh, Can we skip a step? Let's double check the tutorial. Yeah, okay. It should have all that. Okay, well, everything is saved. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the file. All right, there's no other app. It's gone. Sorry. Okay. Still not happy. Sorry, back to Firefox. That's where I went. No, still unhappy. App, null, document ID, React target. Target container is not a DOM element. All right, I'm going to have to Google. Anybody with more React experience, feel free to jump in. Let's see. Mm, 3 years ago. Webpack config. Yeah, maybe there's a difference there. Keep ID. Okay. Not a DOM element. Yeah. It's probably something really simple. Okay. You have it runs before you even have a DOM. You should include it in the bottom like so. Yes. There's a dot there. Okay, well then let's double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's after. You have the target and then that. Where's the bundle.js happening? No, well, it's doing it because it's trying to find it. It's clearly happening. Output. Is that in the dist? I'm just curious. Where does that go? It's got to be somewhere. Public? No. Where does bundle.js end up? Just curious. Scripts? No. Oh no, that's like a completely different folder. Sorry. Okay. Just happens. File name. So it's clearly happening because it's not finding it. So, making sure. Right. No, and then the index HTML is what we're looking at. Div ID, React target. I mean, we could make it. Yeah, no. Okay. All right, well, let's go see if there are other ideas. Simple mistake. Mhm. Yes, yes, but I have that. Okay, we'll double check. All right, React target. I copied from the thing. React target. React target. That's the same. Okay. Interesting. And I just double check it's not like happy now all of a sudden. Oh, it's over here. No. It's showing me Webpack and stuff. Trace. Trace. Okay. Let's go. Maybe somebody has. It's at the bottom. Is there anything newer? There's a 2020. Well, I don't have a provider. Does it want a provider? Let's see. Single quotes around the React target and not those funky publishing single quotes with a tail on them. Oh, maybe it's a copy paste thing. Because there was issues, right? Okay. Oh, Finian also says, I will post these so that you guys can, a little bit more. Source rendered page, make sure the React target element is there. All right, I think, right. Maybe it's a copy paste, because yeah, there was some wackiness that I had to fix up, right? So let's just take out this and type it in. React target. And same here. This HTML, it's double quotes, but React target. Maybe, no, that's loading because it's telling me the issue. All right. Go here, make sure it's, all right, it should hot reload. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now, I wonder what does that do? Oh, it just, okay, cool. It's all right. Root. What? Div root. Okay. But it has these things and then it has root. Okay, what if we changed it to root? Maybe it's just happier all around with root. Okay. Oh, sorry, Firefox, where are we at? Aha! Interesting. So root was there. but not what we had put in. Interesting. Is there an index.js file in public? Oh, maybe the React create React app put one there. And did I make a new one? Let's see, public. There is an index HTML. Aha. This is what we saw. So should I delete that one? There's not so it's loading this HTML. And then adding in the other. Well, not totally. It's definitely was loading this one. But then it also plugged in the right Webpack did put in. Oh, I guess maybe Webpack put it in here instead of here. So, interesting. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for Vinian coming to the rescue and helping me find. I think I'll figure out which one is better. It's maybe I just edit this one instead of adding a dist. Maybe that's fine. And then we'll continue to work on the bucket, getting it hooked up. But at least we got it going a little bit. Now we have to see how to put it in the HTML. So I would like to thank, if Todd is watching, thank him for the effort of getting the website ready for me to work on, and then I didn't actually do it. So, but thank you. But next time. I'll probably keep working. But thank you all for coming. If there's any final questions, I think this is a great stopping point because I love ending on something working. And we'll keep plugging along on this. Programming note for Ruby Thursday, folks. I was going to try to live code twice a week. This more React NFT stuff once in the morning on Thursdays, and then another one that is still React because that is that was what everybody voted to do, but in a Rails app instead. So go back to what we started, like 3 months ago, I guess, comparing different ways to have a one-page responsive. Responsive is not the word, but a one-page app. And we played around with Hotwire and oh gosh, I've already forgotten the other one. But it was time to play around with React, which will be very similar to this, actually. So I am planning to do that on Friday. Thursdays are now just crazy during the day. So gonna have a Ruby Thursday on Friday. Now for the, you folks are awake, but the West Coast, on Rails 7, oh my gosh. That would be like a whole different thing. Right now it's on Rails 6, but we could try it out. But for the West Coast folks, they just, 8 a.m. is like Eastern is like 5 a.m. So they were like, we can't come. So I'm going to do a lunch session that's more Ruby Thursday. And they'll just, if they're interested in the NFT front end, they can watch the replay. So yeah, I feel like we'll finish out the React, but then we could, upgrade it to Rails 7 and see what's up. Take a tour. That could definitely be a session after we sort of finish off the React stuff. So, all right, well, have an awesome day. Happy coding. And yeah, I'll see you next time. All right, bye, everybody. Where's my cursor? There we go. End broadcast. Bye.